So just at the permission and have gone out, found a decent spot for a hide, put some decoys out, just going back to the car to get the dog and gun and sticks and stuff, just tidy up the hide and then just going to settle in for a while. I'll show you the decoys, how they look out. I don't know if they're going to work, I don't really know anything about it, but if that doesn't come off, we'll go for a bit of a mooch round with the catapult and see what we can get. So we are in a little bit of a hide. It's not the best. I've only got natural stuff and not a huge amount of time. The decoys are just set about there. When we walked back into the field, about 20 birds put up. So the decoys are working. Might have knackered it. This is totally new for me. It's not something I've ever done. So I don't know if setting them out, leaving and coming back has totally fucked it, but we'll find out. We'll hang out here for a little bit, see if anything happens. So the good thing is the decoys are working. Pulling quite a lot of birds in, but they're a little bit far out to guarantee a good shot with the air rifle. They're just dropping behind a little bit of cover. So we know the decoys work. I've got the dog with me, so obviously that's another layer, and the hide's a bit rubbish because it's just what I could make do with not a lot of time, but the decoys work. If we had a shotgun, we'd have took quite a few birds out. So what's interesting is learning a bit of the field craft, learning when to take a shot, when not to take a shot and things like that. So it's going to hang out, see what happens. Good boy. Come on then, heel. So that is it. Sort of put quite a few birds up, took a couple of shots, missed a couple, got a pigeon. But the main point of the permission is crop control. So yeah, I can't moan. Sort of kept them off the brassicas for a little bit. Gonna go home and have a look at the bird, pluck it, and then make some lunch with it. So yeah, buzzing to have proper sort of field to fork stuff. It was hard work, decoying, learning a new process, but really enjoyable. I know if I had a shotgun, then there'd have been a lot more shots, a lot of birds coming in and showing the belly and stuff like that, but it is what it is. We're dealing with what we've got, and really enjoyable process to learn. Really proud of the dog picking up a pigeon for the first time as well. I know they can struggle with white feathers, and he smashed it. His retriever's a little bit spaniely, but we'll get there. He's a young dog and he's coming on. So back home, as you can see, just plucking the breast of the bird, and then going to take the breasts out of this one. Really happy with the shot, to be honest. It was measured out after it being just over 70 meters, so right on the upper limit of a sub 12 foot-pound 2.2. Any further I wouldn't want to take it, but through the top of the wing and straight into sort of the important bits of the bird, and yeah, it was dead nice and quickly. So just plucking the breast, making sure, or trying to limit as many feathers as possible, and then cutting the breast out. I'm really fortunate in that I understand sort of cooking and basic butchery, so a bird's a bird, you know, you can get the meat out quite nicely. And that's it, it's going to be lunch. So the next thing to do is leave it just to soak in water for a little bit, and then we will make some lunch with it. Then once we've got the breast out, left them to soak, and made pan-fried pigeon, a little bit of Old Bay, mayo, pickled jalapenos, local veg, local bread. Absolutely perfect.